Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie, and it is Tuesday. Candace will be here in just a bit. She had an appointment to go to. If you watched yesterday's video, then these are the packages that I pulled in that video that are going out. I'm gonna go ahead and bag those up, get them out of the way. We do have, I think, like 8 more orders to pull this morning, so we're gonna go ahead and tackle that because I've got an appointment later. We've both got like so many appointments lately. Actually got a session at physical therapy for the shoulder at 11:45, I think. So I got to get my stuff all packed and I guess changed and go over there. But anyway, let's go ahead and pull those orders now. Okay, we have some pretty solid sales yesterday. Oh, okay, I got to get this box out from underneath here. First thing we're pulling, there's a box full of pantyhose or something. First thing we're pulling is this American Girl lot that's already in a box. That's handy. It's a bunch of clothes and stuff that sold for $44.99 plus shipping on top. 7 Charlie, we sold a doll. Here she is back here. Be careful with her. She's high value, as y'all can see. High value for us anyway. All right, let's get out of here, Swan Lake lady. It was with a bunch of other Barbie stuff. We paid, I don't remember what we paid. I'll have to ask Candace when we come back. But yeah, this Barbie sold for $149.99 plus shipping on top. 2 Delta, that was a real success story, right? 2 Delta, we bought one of these, well, we sold one of these latch hook kits. I need to figure out which one. I thought it was just going to be one type. But I want to say we paid like, got those like 2 for $5 or something. I think that's the right one too, by the way. Yeah, it's the cows one. I want to say we paid a couple bucks a piece for these at a yard sale. You could see some of this. It actually looks kind of fun, like for a kid. Yeah, this is the right one. And we got $14.99. It's been over a year since that has been listed, and we just sold our first one. 6 Bravo, this is something Candace listed just yesterday. This is a cool bank. Oh, I thought this is not part of, I was like, oh, I don't remember having this base. That's actually a perfume bottle. This Hopalong Cassidy bank, they made this for a lot of different banks. We did find an eBay seller that had just like hundreds of these for different banks all across the country. So I don't know how they got that, if they like just they got a storage unit full of Hopalong Cassidys or what. But we got this one at a garage sale over the weekend for $1, I think. Sold it for $15 plus ship. 2 Echo, we sold some cereal prizes. Some baseball players or something, some like bobbleheads, I think. I gotta find the thing. I'm hoping it's right here. I think it is. Yeah, this is them. There's 43 of these little guys in here. Just little cereal treat bobblehead things. That sold for $35.99 plus ship. Okay, I didn't even notice this one sell yesterday. 2 Charlie, we have some type of action figure with a base. Supposedly he must be buried in here, or maybe he's in a box. I'm gonna have to probably dig out. We're so crowded in here. Yeah, give me a minute, I'm gonna dig out this thing. Okay, I got him. Some guy named Avalanche with he's got a base that he stands on there, as you can see. This guy sold for $48.74 plus shipping on top. We did have him listed a lot higher, but you got to take a swing at it sometimes, and then ultimately we need to get it sold. So it's sold on sale for that price. Still really happy with it. And back here in the clothes bin, we sold this backpack, which I paid $5 for this at a garage sale. and I'm still really happy with the results. We had it listed a lot higher for a couple of months and no bites, and I got a $30 offer yesterday on it, and yeah, they caught me at in a good mood, and actually I still made great profit on it too. It's a cool backpack, Snap-on Tools. So yeah, sold that for $30 plus shipping. We do have one more thing that needs to go out today, but I'm gonna have to go to storage to pick it up. We are storing some larger stuff in storage now, so I'll bring y'all with me when I go do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff packed up right now. All right, finally finished with all these packages from the trip. Everything's packed up. Candace is where she's supposed to be now.
I'm in my place.
Yeah, you gotta know your place, woman. It's in that chair.
Oh my God. He's joking, y'all.
Sort of. Only a little bit. There's a little truth in it. Candace just acting like she's kicking me in the you-know-whats. But yeah, all caught up except for one thing that we're gonna have to go pick up in just a bit. So a lot of y'all probably haven't even seen this storage unit before. There's a lot of unlisted stuff in here. There's also some listed stuff too. And there are some like overflow boxes and things like that we keep in here. It's definitely good to have this space. Let me flip the camera around. It's definitely good that we have this space, especially in the event that we make another big buy, but there is a lot of stuff in here too. So whenever we don't have, you can see the posters, we moved out of the shed into here. So on weeks where we don't have as much garage sale stuff, we will be coming here and grabbing stuff to list. Some of this stuff is listed, like this stuff is listed. These things are listed. Those two big things are listed. That luggage is listed. All these plates are listed. That TV actually sold. I'm waiting for payment on that. That's listed. I don't think that is. But then the thing we're here for today, this is listed that the other day. The thing we're coming here for today is this. And yeah, it's kind of tricky for me to do that with my shoulder. But yeah, it's a time clock. We bought that time clock for $10, and then I spent another $8 or $9 on a key for it, and then otherwise just tested it. And yeah, we were able to turn $10 at a garage sale into, that was a $140 sale plus shipping. And we got more than most people were getting, probably because of condition, plus we had the video showing it all working, and you know, just a multitude of factors. It sold super fast. So I'm gonna pick that up and get out of here. Okay, I gotta show y'all this. I actually showed this in a video yesterday. This is a Sony Mini DV. It's a DCR PC 105 is the model number. And it is just a thing of beauty. It really is.
Thank you. Oh.
I was talking about my camcorder. So are you though. You're perfection. But look at this design. It does, like, it tries to and does everything. And it's got so much going on as far as connectors and stuff. And the best part, it works. I'm playing back a tape that was already in there. Somebody's family videos or something. Which I hate it when they leave stuff like that in, but they do a lot. More often than not, there's a family video on a camcorder when I get them. It also takes memory stick, and I don't know if the battery's good or not. And also, I want to figure out how to export the video. I usually don't get too much into these kind of things, but this one is so unique. I want to spend some extra time on it and really use it and have fun with it, and then I'll sell it. But it's just an amazing looking little camera. This has got to be one of the last, like, consumer level camcorders that Sony made, and it probably wasn't very popular. It had to be like extremely expensive, I'm guessing. It's just a thing of beauty. It's really like, there's so much on it, it's so clunky. But there will be more about this later. Well, I was looking at my camera some more, and Candace happened to Why don't you tell the story since you found it?
I mean, I'm not laughing because of the story. I'm laughing because of every time I go on Google Lens and look at something, it has suggested articles for you to read, and it's my phone snooping on me. We went to Dolphin Island, Alabama on Sunday, and there was an article about Dolphin Island. A man drowned the same day we were there, like about an hour after we left. Now, when we got there, we went to the beach. The flag was yellow, so we said, okay, it's good. We just need to be careful. The particular beach we went to, as soon as you go in, it went up to here on me. Like, it got deep really fast, and the waves were just pounding. We were there for not long.
Maybe 5 minutes,
if that. And we were like, no, this is too much. Like, Molly got out. She was scared, and she's been in some pretty big waves. So the walk to the bay across the island is maybe
a couple 100 yards.
Yeah. So we went to the bay, and it was calm like a lake. So we just swam in there the rest of the day. But I told Lonnie, I'm like, why do they have a yellow flag out? That should be red. It was crazy.
Nobody, like, I'm usually like, we've been to the coast a lot. Even in the past year, we've been out to the beach a bunch. And these conditions out here on Dolphin Island on the west end, they were the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah.
As far as the danger and like the fact that I've been in rough surf before, but the fact that it got deep so fast, and there was all kind of weird currents, and then the waves were crushing.
Yeah, it's like you had, so it was on the west end. It was at the end of the highway going down the island. So you had this beach, but there were condos here, and they had built like this rock barrier wall in the water. So our thought is the currents were coming in, and that wall was just stopping them.
That's where the surfers were hanging out, was over by those rocks.
Yeah, there were some surfers out there, if that tells you how the conditions
Yeah,
were.
because Candace is like normally, like on the Gulf Coast, it's not really a surfboard kind of place. But when we were parking in this big parking lot on the west end, I must have saw like a half dozen people either strapping surfboards on their vehicle or taking their surfboards out and walking out to the beach. There were probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 people out there with surfboards.
Yeah.
Which should tell you that, like, if it's right for surfing, it's probably
not good for
it's
swimming.
Probably not yellow. It's probably a red day. So anyway,
I mean,
the fact that we left says it all, and we drove 2 hours to get there.
And also, the island, they don't have any kind of lifeguards or any first responders on site. So
you know why?
Because, well, the representative from the island, the public safety guy, claims that they've tried to hire lifeguards and they can't get anyone to take the position. My thought is they're probably not paying enough.
And it's probably too dangerous.
Yeah, I saw I clicked on it and looked at the news story, like the television story, and they interviewed a lady from New Orleans who was there, and she was there when it happened, and she said the crazy thing is, like, all the locals that were at the beach were not getting in the water, like, because they knew. So
it was only tourists like us that were getting in.
So yeah, I mean, it's really sad that happened.
It is.
And,
I'm so freaked out and disturbed.
Yeah, like, I never want to go swimming at that island again.
Oh no, I don't.
We have been on the east side of the island, and they have like this big barrier wall that goes around it's like a cove, so there's no waves. We did that last year, so if we do go back to that island, we'll definitely do the east end.
I know people drown all the time, but it just really disturbs me that we were there
in those conditions,
and we actually got in the water. Now, we were smart enough to get out.
Yeah.
But a lot of that, the main reason we got out is because her 72-year-old mother was with us, and she was having like extreme, like, she could barely get in. She kept getting just pummeled. We were having to help her, and then we had 2 kids with us.
Yeah, we had Molly, and then we also had
a 9-year-old boy.
A little boy, 9 years old, my cousin's little boy. So we were like, no, this is
right.
Not good. Yeah.
Right. And yeah, but it just really disturbed, like, to think all those people, like, it couldn't have been us this time because of who we were with, but if it was just me and Candace, I might have been like, oh, I'll do it, or something. Like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And I know that's not reselling related, but I was just so disturbed and freaked out by it.
Like, we just saw this, so, and it happened like an hour after we left that
beach, no.
So it's kind of got us.
I almost feel like now I feel a little twinge of guilt You know, because like we saw how dangerous that was. I almost feel like we should have done something, but we don't know. We don't know the current, like, that's not our area or anything.
What could you have done anyway?
Nothing, but I just feel like
No.
I knew it was too dangerous, or we knew it was too dangerous. Ugh, it just sucks, man. I hate to hear that.
Sorry to bring y'all down.
Somebody on vacation ends up dead like that. That's just,
Yeah.
they needed, you know, and a lot of beaches do that. Like, they
They're
don't
like, swim at your own risk.
swim at your, because they don't want to pay lifeguards, and they don't want the liability if their lifeguards screw up.
My thing is, this probably isn't feasible though. Like because I told Lonnie, it's like, why don't they just leave a red flag up all the time? But then if you have something like that all the time, people just kind of ignore it.
Right.
So.
But then but at least they could say, hey, we told them not to swim.
Yeah.
I don't.
Or maybe they just need to close that.
It's
beach.
greed. It's absolute greed, because they know if they close that beach, it's going to kill property values and all kind of
Well,
stuff.
also they do charge $10 to park at that beach.
Right.
Yeah.
There's all kind of local interest to not close the beach. Somebody died. Somebody drowned. A teenager drowned back in April.
Yeah.
Somebody drowned Sunday. I know it's small sample size or whatever, but still. All right, back to reselling. Okay, I am testing and supposed to be listing stuff to try and sell stuff. But Candace, guess what?
I know, you're keeping it.
I have to.
I know.
We looked up these speakers real quick, like on site when we grabbed them at the garage sale. We paid $10 for them, these edifiers. And I think they're worth probably closer to 60 or so, which is still good since we paid 10, but they sound so good. I just don't think I could sell them for 60. If they were worth over 100, I could sell them, but they sound better than, I have Bose computer speakers in the computer room. These sound way better than that.
So you're gonna sell the Bose?
Yeah, I'll sell the Bose. I'll do that. You gonna sell money? Is that legal?
It's francs. Is that how you say it?
I call it Frank.
Francs? This is a French monopoly. Look how cool it's all in French.
I know.
Look at that.
We actually, on our camping trip, we played
Look, simple visiter.
Simply Visiting in Prison.
We did play Monopoly.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones version.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
The people we were playing with didn't never watch Game of Thrones, so that was
they
kind
were
of
no
weird.
fun. They wouldn't like read out the whole cards with the scenarios.
Right.
They would just say, "Pay $200."
Right.
They were children, so
yes.
they didn't get it.
We'll let them slide. We'll cut them a little slack. But yeah, I'm keeping these things. And that is going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see y'all again soon. Bye, y'all.